7:03. Welcome to the Wednesday, August 20th, 2025 Conservation Commission meeting, Berlin Conservation Commission meeting. As a reminder, oh, my thing's covered. Can I see the...
Your voice and image.
Yeah, well, exactly. I know most of the words, but...
Forever and ever.
Open session public meetings are subject to being recorded. Your voice and image will be recorded. All right. Everybody remembers Julia?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello.
She's on her first solo night.
Yes.
Maddie, I guess, really is kind of done, right?
Oh gosh, I didn't
Yeah.
really say goodbye.
Yep. Because our next meeting, she's like the end of August is her
Okay.
end. Our next meeting we're not having because I'm traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're in the middle of September. Yeah.
Well.
I know. Hopefully she'll pop in. Hopefully
Yeah.
she'll pop in with her new one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
In October.
New format looks great.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Very
Yep.
nice.
All right. So, minutes. Everybody get a chance to look at the minutes.
Both. Are we gonna vote on both or just one?
Oh,
You
did
gave
I
us
see?
2 meetings.
Yeah,
Both
I
are on
actually
the
did
agenda.
see them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We can vote on both. Sure.
Oh, I'd like to make a motion, so moved or whatever.
Okay. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion, comments, corrections? Hearing none, I'll ask you to vote on the July 16th and August 6th minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
All right. Next, we are looking at the treasurer's report. There is not a change in any of the categories, so the wetlands account still stands at $15,959.07, and the open space account still stands at $78,319.22, and an annual budget still strong at $2,000.
All right.
Bills and forms. No bills and forms.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to skip to number 13 so that we can have an additional voting member for all of the things. Oh, actually, we can't until
Select board. Yeah.
select board approves.
No, you
We
approve
can-
first.
we approve and then-
it comes to us. And
Right,
we
but he
approve.
can't vote.
Uh-uh.
All right. We'll save you till the end.
No problem.
Nice
Thank
try.
you.
I know,
It
right?
was a good thought.
Give us time to think it over.
Right. Okay, bills and forms, sorry.
No bills and forms.
Awesome. Love that. Mail and notices.
So an email did come in about an hour ago, I believe, that you saw it about black rock cutting.
We did see that.
So we just got an email that a stop order has been placed at Black Rock Cutting by the DCR. There's unrelated construction going on, so they just want to kind of check in on that prior to allowing the work to continue. So it's unrelated, but is affecting.
Where's this?
So it is, it's either Duncan's property or the property just north of that.
Okay.
So there is a forestry cutting plan in place, and the DCR forester is the one who stopped the work. So hopefully we'll find out more about that soon.
Okay.
Awesome. And then, so we should talk about the emails about 48 Central Street.
Yes.
Or unless that is the, oh,
That
so.
is next up.
That is next.
48 or
Okay.
248?
248.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
just checking.
Yeah, no, please, absolutely. I'm not 100% on my game tonight, so.
Could be multiple places, so you never know.
Okay, yeah, so we'll talk about that. Is there any other mail that we need to go over?
There's not any other mail.
Okay. didn't remember seeing any also. Okay. So, old business, 248 Central Street.
So what's going on with that is there was a quorum issue with how many commissioners were at how many meetings, and there just wasn't enough.
Our meetings?
Yes, so, Maddie has brought to my attention that, apparently, on these longer more stretched out hearings, it can be an issue. The people at the opening of the hearing have to be, at least a quorum of those people have to be present at every hearing in order for any decision we make to be valid.
Oh, so do we have any decisions that are not valid?
So, I don't think so, because this is one of the few that have gone on this long like this with so many changes and, but, so they have, Maddie, offered them the opportunity to withdraw their application and resubmit. They've still got DEP's list to respond to, like what they presented at that first meeting and subsequent conversations that we've had is probably not where they're gonna end up anyway. So I think it's cleaner for everybody to do it this way. But I guess I wanted to stress the importance of everybody coming to every possible meeting they possibly can, especially when we have an active hearing like that, 'cause it makes it harder for them and it makes it harder for us. So, so they are withdrawing their application for now.
2.5 years in,
Yeah,
but they still never had the big hearing, the big elephant in the room.
so, I will, my knowledge from my planning board hat is that they said that they have contacted the MBTA for permission to cross, and they are waiting to be contacted.
I just ran a FOIA request on them. There's never been any contact through the proper channel to get it's not the MBTA, it's Mass DOT, Secretary of Transportation must commission a hearing.
Right.
They have not done that.
So so that is my guess, is that they are not doing it correctly.
Maybe that's part of the reason why they're regrouping here.
Could very well be.
I think really, I feel bad for them in a way to have spent all this time and effort, 2.5 years in, and
Right.
they never dealt with the elephant in the room.
True. I think they were hoping they wouldn't have to.
Well, I think the development, from my real estate perspective, that development really needs the two houses beyond the dead railroad corridor to make it work.
Right.
And so, if they didn't like the idea of the trail coming and then block it off and not cross it, then the project doesn't work.
Right, and that is, at least from what they said at the planning board meeting, that is not their plan. Their plan is to build their crossing in whatever way the state mandates they do it, so that the trail can still work. So,
Yep, I just want to.
yeah,
The Realtor had on, I know that will be an attractive property to sell, given the proximity with a capital P to the trail.
sure, and tucked
And I
away
just
in the
don't
woods
want
like
it to
that,
be
and,
spun in a negative fashion. This is a very positive thing, but you gotta be able to market it correctly.
Right.
And so I wanna make sure things run smoothly. I want to get the determination early on, and so they don't have to go through all their machinations, and you spend months and months and hearings without the big question being answered for them
Right.
early.
yep.
So I'm out.
Yeah, I know, sorry again for
Well, I
you
love
to
coming
make
here
the
to go
drive.
to West Street Tavern for dinner.
There you go. Awesome.
That's okay.
Thanks,
But,
Craig.
yeah, we'll be in touch if they
Thank you.
refile, or when they refile, they will, I'm sure. All right,
I'm not sure if you need to sign in based on shortness or
Is this
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
like me to sign this?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
we love having your
Mhm.
autograph.
Yeah, and,
Just to stick your card on the clipboard.
yeah, let's see what I got here, yeah. I've stepped down as the president
I
of the
know that,
Neurotic
yeah.
Network. And I'm standing up a national podcast and resurrecting my old thing called Northeast Greenway Solutions,
Cool.
where I'm gonna be more effective at local meetings like this rather than bogged down with our version of lengthy meetings. But, I'll sign this in here for you.
Awesome.
Had you met Greg?
I have not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Craig, this is Julia Danielson.
Hi,
She
Julia.
is taking Maddie's place. And this is Craig Della Penna.
Yep.
Rail Trail Guru.
That's exactly
The
Come on.
annoying brain
Yep.
man of rail trails.
He's,
Very
he's an
nice to meet you.
encyclopedia.
Yes.
And I am standing up a national podcast, so those of you who'd like to know about it. I do have an e-newsletter that goes out to about 20,000 people. Within 150 miles of my house in Florence, neighborhood of Northampton, is the densest network of dead steam railroad corridor in North America. And
This-
you're on it. We're reassembling the longest railroad corridor, longest dead railroad in New England, Boston to Northampton, passing through Berlin. And it's being costed up right now by Mass DOT to get it done.
All right.
So,
Yeah,
thank
keep
you
us
all.
posted on that,
Very
please.
nice.
Yep.
Yes. Thanks for all your hard work.
Good night, Craig.
Thank you.
Right, thanks.
All right. 180 River Road West. I haven't heard anything about, seen anything from them either.
Do we want to vote on accepting the withdrawal of 248 Central
Did they
Street?
Oh.
formally withdraw?
They did
And
formally.
so,
It
right,
came
because
in
I
a
didn't
little-
open the attachment, so the
Yes,
attachment
they-
was
they
the
did,
formal
correct.
request?
Mhm.
Okay, yes, thank you. So let's vote to accept the formal withdrawal of the application for 248 Central Street, DEP 1072078.
So moved.
Second.
Slight.
Yep.
Correction, 1070278, not 2078. Okay? Just for.
No, absolutely. I told you, I'm like.
Yep.
Struggling here. Okay, yes, 0278. We have motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll ask you to vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
All right, moving on to 180 River Road West. So we have received the ANRAD from them, and Maddie did request calculations just to confirm that it's actually an isolated vegetated wetland and not isolated land subject to flooding.
Okay, so they have so we had a peer review,
Mhm.
and the peer reviewer was looking for those calculations.
Correct.
And so they have submitted those.
We have not gotten the calculations, so this is just an update that we are still waiting for the
Hey.
calculations.
Okay.
Yes, we have gotten the NRAD and still waiting on those calculations, and we'll
Yep.
look at it further when those come in.
Right? Right? Or they just all keep dragging on. But what we should do in the meantime is, if you could kind of view the attendance or calculate the attendance for any, I think we've only seen them twice. And just so that when they do come back in, we can kind of ping everybody who should be there to make sure they're gonna be there, and so we don't find ourselves in the same situation. That would be great.
Absolutely.
All right, moving right along. Maplewood, I saw one request, yep, they're, it's ugly. Yep, they've got, from Joe, I think they were getting another truckload in. Other than that,
What is that?
so that was a hill, and
Remember they built
excuse
the
me,
riding
like where the
line.
little pink, excuse me, where the little pink dot is in the
Yeah.
middle, right there, that's the house.
Oh,
Yep, and so they're bringing all of that up, so they have more flat area for, I believe their goal is to host competitions.
correct.
Yep.
Looks like a quarry right now.
Yeah. Yep, and so you can see on what is pretty north, those detention ponds up
Yeah.
at the top. So after we had those two blowouts, that's when they put those in. So those will eventually get filled as stuff comes up, but that's, so our property, the conservation lands, that little skinny jog piece that goes
okay.
out to the road, is conservation property.
Not much of an update other than another soil request came in.
Yep. Highland Ridge, nothing.
Nothing.
True.
We are still waiting on the as-built plan, as we kind of talked about. So not much there either.
Yep.
I just
Uh,
took a look at it yesterday and it looks the way it has.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yep. Yeah, and we haven't really had any rain since the last meeting, so we haven't even had a report from Pat. So, but yeah, I mean, it's stable now. Like unless something catastrophic happens that happens to the whole town,
Right.
it's
No, I mean, slowly, that's, the back of that wall or whatever you want to, retention of the ponds it's filling in very slowly, but it seems stable.
Yeah.
So,
awesome. 100 River Road West, we're also just waiting for a request for a certificate of compliance.
Correct.
So that's, there was an email about CSX.
Mhm.
There was?
Yeah, just, I believe, if I remember correctly, the email was concerning like an NOI, and one really hadn't been filed because there really isn't a property number, like there's no designation assigned to that piece of land in the world. And so DEP didn't want a filing without an address. And so I believe all of the work that they've done has been done under the enforcement order.
That is correct. So
Yeah.
they had reached out looking for a certificate of compliance, and so they were requesting the order of conditions to kind of make it. But as you just said, that it wasn't ever technically filed because of those reasons.
Right.
So the order of conditions have been sent to them, and then we're kind of trying to still figure out how to go about all of that. Maddie did make note that last spring there was flooding in the area due to a beaver dam, and it blocked a culvert, and she did request to kind of know where that stands, which is what's pictured up here.
Yeah.
This is from, I believe, May.
Yeah, that's not the beaver dam, that's the flooding though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
So that's kind of where it stands, is figuring out how to go about it, since it technically wasn't filed, but they want their certificate of compliance.
Right.
And seeing where the flooding stands.
Yep. All right, 92 Allen Road. I know there was some communication with Goddard.
So they, based on the last time they came, they have let us know they're putting together a restoration plan. Restoration plan is not ready yet, so we will likely be looking at the September 17th meeting. That is their goal for when it will be ready for us. So another kind of update that we're still waiting for some
Right?
things.
Everybody just hurry up and come so we can tell you that we're waiting. All right, and I'm gonna get this one right. 231, Sorry Hill Road.
And surprise, another update that we're still kind of waiting for them to come back to us. At the last meeting, it was decided that the enforcement order would stay in place until they were able to solidify where the CR boundary is, and it was agreed upon that where the CR boundary was. They have not come back with anything regarding that, so an update that they will be back, but not right now.
Awesome. All right.
Apparently everybody's on vacation.
Right? You wanna take a ride by there tomorrow?
Sure.
Awesome.
You're talking about?
Yep. Sorry Hill.
Okay.
I went by today.
Okay, and they have actually stopped work?
It looks like they're not using it, I can tell you that. Yeah, that from what I saw, they stopped work and it's not being used.
Okay,
So,
awesome.
no horse prints or anything in the ring, so I can verify that. Yeah,
Awesome. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I just wanna keep an eye on it and make sure that they are indeed, not using it.
I know it looks nice.
Yeah.
But no, they have totally not used that, nope.
Yep. All right, anybody have any other comments they wanna make before we move on?
Nope.
All right. Request for certificate of compliance.
We did review that already. I mistakenly put that on the agenda twice.
Okay.
That is where that's the one that we're still waiting for the as-built plan.
Yep. Discussion on active projects, 10 Bigelow Road.
So where it stands with this is.
So let's just remind everybody, so this is the property behind Entwistle on that little side street that's really, the street starts in Hudson and ends in Berlin.
That's not behind my neighborhood? That's not off of Marlboro?
No, that is, so, let me just
Or-
get oriented here. So there's 495 right there.
I thought this was like, no,
Right, well, so it's
Dudley?
kinda on the other side of, what's that called? Mark's,
Yeah, this is like the Rhodes neighborhood, right?
yeah, but it's really down on, off of, so you go down River Road, it's just before Gillis's, a little bit before Gillis's. There's a little street that is called, are you on? Oh, no.
Is it
I'm
off
working
of
on it.
Dudley?
No, it's further down towards the road.
Yeah, 'cause Parker's
Oh,
up there.
right, Grace Church.
That one there? That says Dudley.
No, it's here.
Oh, okay.
So it's, Bigelow Street. Told
Okay.
you, I'm struggling tonight.
Okay.
So this is technically Hudson.
Yeah.
This is Entwistle. And right here, you can see where they cleared to put in their well,
Okay.
right there. So it's this property right there.
Okay. So it's not really shown on this map then, right?
No, so really, Julia, just so you know, it's further this way,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
on the other side of 495, but along, along 495, just on the other side.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I forgot about this one.
Yeah, right?
This was a long time ago,
This
right?
was a long time ago. So I'm gonna let you review first, and then I will put in my
Good. So they let us know they're planning to start removing the trees soon, which we did give them permission to remove the trees prior to putting the erosion controls in. However, they cannot remove the stumps prior to putting the erosion controls in. So they let us know they're planning to start removing the trees, and then they will let us know once those erosion controls are in. We'll go out and monitor it and let them know they can move forward with the stump removal. If everything looks good, that is where it stands. They did also bring up potentially altering the order of conditions and putting in another stream crossing. And after some discussion with Maddie, they decided not to do that.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I hadn't seen that that's how that resolved. Right, so do you remember we grudging,
Is this
grudging.
a grow facility?
Originally, that's long gone. That's like 2 years ago.
Oh, so what is it now?
So now they're looking to build like a research R&D building, but they've been waiting to find a tenant, and they've not found a tenant. So I don't know if you remember.
I thought that market was dead.
Right? You come in up Bigelow and come into the property. The building is pretty much here. Most of the parking is over here, and then off to the right,
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how we phrased it, but basically, the town bylaws were going to mandate that they had more parking area.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, because they were
Yeah.
talking about maybe doing some parking up and
Yeah.
back. So there is a potential future parking area off to the right
Yeah.
that hopefully they won't need.
Yeah.
And they originally wanted to also clear the trees there and put in the crossing there.
Yeah.
And Maddie and I talked about it, and it was like, absolutely not. You don't even have a tenant.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to need that. That was always a if needed,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
guaranteed. Not.
Yeah.
So no, thank you.
Yeah.
Try again. So apparently they agreed to
Agreed,
not do
yeah.
that. Yes, which was good. Right, and so they're taking down the trees as per the cutting plan that was approved.
Correct.
Right, and then they'll let us know when the erosion controls are put in, so they can start stump removal.
That's where it stands.
Cool. And did they give any sort of indication of when they expected to do that?
It sounded like relatively soon. Wasn't like an exact time frame, but it sounded like it should be within the next few weeks.
Sooner than not,
Sooner,
yes.
sooner than not.
Yep. Well, Maddie's husband works at Entwistle, so.
Inside skinny.
Right?
Is there a drive and road, or is it's on the map, it said?
This map is not
Yeah.
I thought that was the
My
case, I
apologies.
just wanted
Yeah.
to clarify, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Are you saying, so Bigelow Road? Right, but, and then Bigelow Drive. Now I see how that
So
happened.
there's a 10 Bigelow Drive and a 10 Bigelow Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
And very
Yep.
close together, apparently.
Yes,
Yeah.
just on either side of the highway. Yep,
They probably never get their mail mixed up, right?
I'm sure. Well, right now there's no mail going to the one we're talking about.
Right.
Okay. Moving right along. No land acquisition information to report. Land management. Ethan is out right now, so we don't have any trail maintenance. Lyman Road parking area, again, Ethan's been dealing with some family stuff, so he and I are gonna try and jump on that in the next week or so.
I believe AJ, is this a good time for you to talk about the
Yeah,
sign
good as
potentially?
any.
Okay.
So at Berlin Meadows,
Mm-hmm.
one of the signs is deteriorated to the point where I think we ought to talk about replacing it. But I didn't want to move forward on that without talking about it here.
What material is that?
It looks almost like a fiberglass board of some kind.
okay.
Very, very robust and
Yeah, I
But-
think Skip
but-
Duggan did that.
yeah, it doesn't look so great right now.
Yeah,
Seems like it easy enough to recreate.
I know, we should look at doing them in metal.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Would we use budget money to pay for them?
Let's find out how much they are first.
Yeah. And what
And
about is this part of open space?
We definitely can use open space funds, but
Okay.
if it's $500 for a couple, And so this one you said is at Berlin Meadow.
Yeah.
I'm,
Now, I redid the one up at, off Lyman Road there,
all the way down.
yeah,
Okay.
I redid that
All right. And
and, put new plexiglass on and so on. I hope it's gonna hold.
okay.
But there's a post up there, as long as we're on signs, that is a couple scabbed together pieces of 2x4, and I happen to have a piece of an old mahogany post that I took out.
Ooh, we're
from a
very
I
fancy
know.
now.
But I mean, it's I don't know why it was part of the horse corral where we bought our house, but I've kept it, and I propose that I replace that post with that piece because it's not going to rot and it's
Yeah.
not treated. So I did, but I replaced the other sign, and post, but this piece. And I don't know. Do I have to talk to Sudbury Valley trustees about that because?
I don't think,
I
just to
don't think-
replace a sign. If we're going, I'd like to look at the wording,
Mm.
make sure we're still good with all of,
Can we just forward that on to everybody to
Yeah.
review?
yep,
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna ask about that.
yep.
We
I
could
saw
probably also
something
make it
missing,
prettier.
maybe we could add, because, they have everything but horseback riding. I
Right,
don't know.
so we would have to look at the CR
Sure, of course.
to make sure.
I'm assuming it might be in there, but who knows, cause if I have dog training and dog walking,
Right.
I would
Right,
think, and
right.
then, yeah,
Right,
I don't know.
and then if we do
And
alter
mountain
it,
biking, cause that's more, yeah, anyway.
right, if we do alter it, then we should just run it by SVT,
Okay.
just to let them know, and whatever we do alter, make sure it's, in agreement with the CR.
Cause I was saying if we could make multiple copies of that for other
Right,
places
well, that's
too,
it,
and
right, so that's actually where I was going, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
said the one on Lyman. I know that there is one if you park at the, parking lot on Linden where we did the fence
Oh yeah.
and follow the easement, there's one just before you get into the Pisgah Trail.
Okay.
Cause horseback riding's allowed there.
To your
So-
point though about the CRs, if we're gonna just make them up, do we have any concern about the CRs being different, allowing different things?
Well,
Mhm.
that's what I mean, we should.
Customize each one?
Well, we should just
Yeah.
make sure that whatever we put on it
Yeah.
is in compliance with the CR for the property.
Yeah.
One modification on this one I noticed, it says, please, what does it say? Please help, patrol this property, report violations to the police.
I was gonna ask
But-
about that.
Yeah, but Chief Chardner said, I don't wanna get calls about that.
Well, so I was gonna say, I thought we had this
Contact the
discussion.
Conservation
did.
Commission.
Yeah.
But there's
So
also
that's a modification right away.
Yeah.
Yep,
one of the things that came up a while back, and I don't know if we did that or followed through with SVT or with us, which land it was on, but the incident with mountain bikes versus horses, and we talked about putting up a sign that says, horses, yield to people, horses, that sign that would say, if you're on a mountain bike, you yield to a horse, if you're walking, you yield to a
yeah,
horse, kind
we
of
should
thing.
put something like that in the kiosk at Burbrook for sure.
Yeah,
And we have a kiosk at Linden, but nobody really rides on Pisgah though,
yeah,
do
they
they?
do.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 3 people that ride there, I
Yeah.
know. So-
Yeah, so we could definitely put together something to put in the kiosk,
That would
for
be
sure.
great. Yeah, just
Yep.
so that people are aware.
Yep.
Because I don't, just so people realize that.
Right. Yeah, no, it's always good to remind people, for sure.
So for the overnight camping permission, who do they contact? Or that, the scare
Yeah, right.
squatters off or
We used to
whatever?
have people camping behind our house constantly, like,
Really?
yeah, it was crazy.
But
Not
not,
anymore,
but
no.
not living there, just like
hanging out,
teenagers.
campfires, teenagers, but
Yeah.
staying overnight
Yeah.
for days, yeah, but not living, no.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Like,
Do people camp? I mean, I don't, does anybody even pay any attention do people try to camp there? I mean,
What
I-
people are doing on the Windward
just out of
Trail.
curiosity,
Yeah,
really.
Well, that is our next agenda item.
Yes.
Actually.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, so, yeah, and maybe what we'll do, I bet you know how to do this, generate a QR code,
Yes.
right? So a QR
Yeah.
code with our email, for reporting violations.
Mhm. And I feel like that's a lot more likely that someone will do that than dialing a number.
Well, we don't have a phone anyway, so, putting my cell phone on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll generate a QR code for that, for reporting, and then maybe actually also one that goes to our website,
Mhm.
so. Cool,
Sounds good.
awesome. Anything else, sir, on that?
No, you're
Okay,
gonna move
yep,
on to 40 Ks.
I am, yes,
Yeah, my question is, have you heard from
I
Chief
have not,
McQuillan?
I have not.
Should I go and see him?
Sure, it'd be great. Okay,
Wow.
so we got this picture, 40 caves, yay.
Interesting.
So, before deciding what to do, I, sent an email yesterday, I think just yesterday, to Chief McQuillan to see, if we're talking about dismantling it and putting up a sign posted no fires, but just to see if he had anything else that he would like to see us do.
Well, and he may wanna investigate before we take it apart.
Right.
Or do whatever we're gonna do.
So up until today, the woods were very, very dry, and, so,
This little bit of rain won't soak down more than an inch.
No.
It's just not enough.
so, yep. So that's the latest from 40 Caves, yay. All right.
Did you copy me on the email to Chief McQuillan? Cause I don't remember seeing.
Maybe.
So I thought I might read it before I go in.
Oh, sure. I can, I think I just forwarded the email and said, is there anything you'd like to see us, any particular way you'd like to see us handle this?
Thank
So,
you.
Okay, so, First Colony Development CR, also known as River Bridge Lots 8A and 8B. So that's where Boundless Adventures is, and that is the property that the town is exercising its right to buy from Riverbridge for $1. I think everybody remembers, so there's the issue of the wells. We all voted to amend the CR to not require that the water from those wells only be used on that site. The other piece of this, before filing with the state to see if they would approve the amendment, is that we have to have somebody lined up to hold the CR. Because the town cannot own the property and hold the CR. Currently, the town does hold the CR, so we can't get the property until that is sorted out. Laura Matai, I know for sure, and I think maybe Kristen O'Brien also went out to the site to take a look at it, and they would like to see some additional amendments to the CR that specifically allows Boundless Adventures to be up in the trees. So Kristen and I have been trying to figure out, she's going on vacation and the day she comes back is the day I leave for 10 days. So it probably won't be until mid-September that we have a talk, have a call with SVT to discuss the exact wording that they would like to see for an amendment. If that has to be voted on at town meeting, I'm sure that will come up on the special town meeting.
I would put in a request just to drop it on the warrant as a placeholder. I mean, it's not even opened yet, but
Right.
might as well fill it.
Right. I bet Kristen has that on her list.
Okay.
All right, well, I will definitely, mention that. And, do you have anything else you'd like to say about that?
I do not know.
All right. Ball Hill Road Conservation Area Forest Stewardship Plan.
So the update that I have is we've reached out to Gary to kind of see where to go since the grants were for FY24 and don't look like they will be opening again, and we've not heard back from him yet. So we're still waiting to kind of see where to take that.
So that grant is for the invasives removal, right? That sadly we did not get. All right, awesome. We are trucking right along. Lexi's not here, school's not in session, so no Tohoto. And Berlin Public Library.
The latest is, she is looking at other people to donate, but right now it's looking like around $300 or so she would
She
be
would need.
asking. Yeah, from us. So, given that she's gotten some other things from other people, it's around that. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I don't know how that would work. So if we were to donate $300 to the library
Mm-hmm.
for their story walk, obviously we would vote.
Right, and then we need to vote as well, so we need to accept any donation.
Okay. Okay.
So there's your 3 emails. Yeah.
Okay. Do we know if it's 300 or if it's
310,
Yeah,
something
right,
like
exactly.
That. It's not exactly 300.
Right.
I mean, I
Do-
could give her the difference or whatever.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I would like you to craft the motion in however you think it should be crafted.
Oh boy. I would like to make a motion to donate $300 to the Berlin Library to help build their story walk at 40 Caves.
So moved.
Can we say up to 300 in case it's less? Is that?
I know it won't be, it's not
Okay,
less
thank
for
you.
sure.
Okay.
Do we wanna
Yeah.
say
That wasn't
350
clear to me,
then,
thank
or-
you.
I know,
Sorry,
well, that's
it's
what I was,
350? Do you wanna do 350, or is that enough?
Going once, going twice. No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that'd be great,
All right.
fantastic. So I'd like to make a motion to donate $350 from us to Berlin Library in order to build the story walk at 40 Caves.
right,
And I'll
that
just
is
amend
one,
that to up to 350.
okay.
So
I
moved.
know, at 40 Caves, huh?
I think that's what we decided, right? Is that what we decided? Or
I don't know that we ever did decide, but
I don't know, right,
Okay.
so,
Let's say that.
okay,
I don't
right.
know.
somewhere in Berlin.
At
Somewhere in
a
Berlin.
location to be approved, to be discussed,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Do it
Cause
again.
I think yeah, and hold on one sec, cause I have one more thing you should
Oh,
add
yeah.
in there. We have a donation account,
Okay.
but I don't know how much is in there.
I can.
Do you,
just-
you're right,
thought
do
we
you
just said
see-
like
quickly?
$500 or something
I-
last meeting.
It was less than I thought it
Me
was,
too.
but I think it's still more than the
I think so,
350.
I think you're right.
Right.
Do we have the
I
note,
just-
does anybody have the notes from last meeting?
The
From
minutes
6?
printed out?
Yeah.
I don't have them printed out, but I could probably find them.
Just cause we also have to say what account we're donating
Oh,
from.
And also she mentioned that there was a possibility that we had posed or something that we could donate. I don't recall. We mentioned that at the last meeting, that there was some steaks or something we had on hand,
Oh,
anything
I
like
think
that?
we were,
or no?
when, I think we were thinking about seeing if Dave Smith could donate some steaks.
Okay, yeah, it's just,
yeah.
I mentioned, okay, but,
Right, so yeah, coordinate that with AJ. He's-
okay, yeah, for now, I think she got a good quote from what she needed and showed it to me. It was
Okay.
around 300.
Yeah.
So,
Our donations, we have $805.55.
Perfect, okay, so, you need to mention the dollar amount, the account that it's coming from,
what was the account again?
Donation.
donations. So they're money that has been donated to us that we are now donating,
We'll
Okay.
do up to 350.
Up to,
Yeah.
yeah.
at a location to be determined in the future. Okay,
I'd like to make a motion to donate up to $350 from the donations fund for the Berlin Library to create a story walk for our location to be determined.
So moved.
no, you're seconded.
Second.
She made the motion. You only so move when I say the words.
Oh. Oh, will you second? I'm
Yeah,
lost.
yeah,
I
right,
can't.
right,
I'll
just-
second,
right,
whatever.
There you go.
I'm thoroughly confused, but that's okay. I'll just.
I'm always confused.
Motion made and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll ask you to vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye,
So we can only say so moved when you say it?
right,
Mhm.
because I can't make a motion,
Mm.
I had no idea.
right? So
That's
really,
okay, 'cause the way
you're,
she's
when you
doing
say
it.
so moved, you're making the motion,
Okay.
right? So then somebody else has to second it.
Gotcha.
Yep. I know, right?
I should know this by now.
Yes, we're done.
Oh well. Nobody's
Alright.
fired me yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you worry.
All
Couldn't be that
right.
lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Policy and procedure. So, I think everybody saw the email that I forwarded from the town clerk, that Mr. Bickford, Walter Bickford, not our other Bickford.
It's hard to read in the minutes. That was sometimes, cause I read it, I'm like, wait a minute, he didn't say that. Oh, it's the E and the W.
Yeah.
That was hard for me to figure
Yep.
out, but I'm good now. Anyway.
So we got a, official notification from the town clerk that Walter resigned his position on the commission. And, I guess I'd like to take a minute to recognize all of the, takes more than a minute to really recognize all of the, good things Walter has done for this town and his passion for the community, and his decades of participation in the Conservation Commission. Yeah, it was surprising. So, but given that, we have an open seat and we have someone who has been very patiently waiting. Would you like to become a voting member of the Conservation Commission?
I would be honored.
Excellent. So I think we have to vote, I know we have to vote to recommend Phil to the select board. So,
I make a motion to nominate Phil Mullins to the select board to take on the seat of a commissioner for the Conservation Commission.
Second.
awesome. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll ask you to vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Just checking. All right, well, welcome.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you for
very
your
much.
patience.
Yeah,
And,
thrilled to have you.
Well, thank you. Well, like I say, I'm honored. Big shoes to fill, this,
yeah.
to say the least. I don't think I can live long enough to match that track record, but I'll
You never
do what
know.
I can in
Yeah,
the time
right?
I've got, so
Well, we will appreciate all your efforts.
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
All right.
So
Any-
you'll send a letter,
Pardon?
you'll send an email to the
We
board
will.
requesting, our
Yes.
next meeting is the 8th.
Don't ask me what today is.
I know that. Julia, will you send a line?
Wednesday.
Thank you.
That is, I told Julie this, when I introduced myself, because we hadn't met until this evening, but I am just Phil legally, not Philip, so.
Oh, okay.
And with a British wife, I always say, Philip is the prince, or was the prince.
Yeah, right?
I'm just plain.
I'm just
I
Phil.
do have a middle initial E, but that's up to how she wants to. I think everybody else, I think, has their full legal name, so that is it, so,
Cool.
thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, so,
I make note of that.
you got that, just plain Phil.
Just plain Phil.
Just
Yeah.
plain
Just
Phil.
plain Phil.
Boy, I'm glad it's just AJ.
Does anybody have anything else?
MACC is coming up.
Oh yeah, fall
October
conference.
1st. I think it's October 1st,
Is
right?
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Fall conference, if anybody wants to go.
When is that?
I think I'm gonna sign up.
Awesome.
Hmm.
And
It's
Julia,
in,
you
uh,
as well, if you wanna
It's
go.
in Devon's.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
They're very
Sounds
cool.
Like a good time.
Yeah.
That- yeah.
I've done online stuff, I haven't done,
I need
Yeah.
to do some of the online stuff. I
yeah, the
haven't done
online
any of
stuff
that.
is good, but,
Well,
Seeing
and
as I don't know the rules of
I
an
know.
open meeting, I probably should do that too, after 6 years.
Yep. But if you go, sometimes, especially in the fall, they do offer classes as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
And it's cool. They've got like a room set up with trade
Yeah.
show, things and
Shoot me
Um,
now.
yeah.
Making small talk with vendors, they wanna gouge
You're
my.
gonna go?
Yeah, but it's not about work. It's
True.
about
Maybe.
stuff.
Cool stuff.
It's about cool stuff. Yeah, exactly.
It really is.
Yeah.
yeah, I would think it'd be,
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, I should mention, of course, we were away last week, but there was a bear sighting that I assume.
Up in Highland Ridge.
At Highland
Yeah.
Ridge.
All
Wow.
over the
Used to live
place.
there.
This guy, and he's a monster.
Poor guy.
kinda
Are there two of
displaced.
them? Is there
Oh.
one? I wasn't certain if there
It's
was
his
one or
one.
two. I didn't see the email. Jane
He's
mentioned it to me,
big.
but.
Their territory is
Mm.
about 100 square miles, about a 10 by 10. And they're territorial, so I'd be surprised if there were two in that proximity.
So you think it's just one?
Yeah.
Because I know we had a juvenile a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
so it could still be.
Could be.
Could just be all grown
They
up.
could overlap.
Yeah.
They could overlap.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
last year, one was in the dumpster behind the clubhouse.
Cool.
But again, I thought that was a smaller one, a younger,
Right.
obviously.
Mm.
But, I don't know. But they have it's moved away from us, at least, but it was right
Yeah.
behind our house, actually.
Yeah, I've seen several postings on Facebook about got Sue Roberts bees, which I saw you went over and helped her put those back together, and and someone from the general store posted, so I don't know exactly where.
His yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.
His yard, yeah.
Yeah. Sue, then somebody else posted too. I don't
Was
remember.
that Lucy?
Might have been.
He's been in my yard, and I'm looking for a photo here, but there it is right there. So he tore apart a hive
Wow.
Holy-
and stepped on one of the frames.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
And how big is that frame?
It's about 10 inches tall, 9 or
Wow.
10. They're
So that's like
nine and a quarter, I think they are.
Yeah, so that's like a 6 or 7 inch.
Yeah.
And that's just the
And
front.
that's that way, right?
That's just the front
Yeah,
foot.
Yeah,
The back foot is more like one of our feet. It's got,
right.
so. But it's such a well-defined,
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Wow.
yeah,
so.
that's very cool. That's
Yeah.
a great picture. Yep.
Yeah, they love to.
Yeah, so tore your hives apart as well?
Well, what I had was a swarm box out just because it was kind of the swarm season.
Right.
And anyway, there was no honey in it, no bees in it, but he still got in there because it smells really good.
Sure.
Anyway,
Awesome.
last year he wiped me out. I had to start all over this year.
Wow, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Anybody
Cool.
else have anything else?
so September 17th, I just made it to regionals. It's the first time, I've been trying to get into regionals for 12 years. I finally made it. So I will be here.
Congratulations.
Regional
No,
what?
for that meet. USDF regionals dressage.
Oh, just,
Yeah. So
Where is that?
it's on the 17th. It's in Socrates.
Oh,
It's-
New York?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. So I unfortunately will not be here at that
All right.
meeting. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I just found out.
All right, well,
I got a letter. I got a badge. It's really
Nice.
cool.
that's
Maybe we
very
should get-
cool.
Excited.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, I'm very excited.
maybe we get
Yeah.
just plain Phil to come then.
Yeah.
Be- Right? Did I get that right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and hopefully
That's
Ethan will be
fine.
here and Lexi will be here,
Yeah.
so,
Give
yeah.
fair notice.
Yeah.
I just found out. So yeah.
So when does the board, when's their next meeting?
So they meet on the 8th.
Okay,
Don't ask me exactly when that is, though.
no, it's all, I'm just curious, that's all.
And
Yep.
you have to get sworn in too.
Right, so then once
Mhm.
they approve you, you'll get, you'll probably get an email, and then you'll get an official letter in the mail.
Okay,
Eloise
And
still
you'll
does
need-
that, right?
And you'll need to take ethics training online.
Right, so there's an online ethics
Right.
test, and you'll need to get sworn in
okay,
before you can vote.
okay.
Yep.
Can we do that here? at
I
our-
think that's with Eloise, right?
Yeah,
So,
you just go
right,
down.
so you go,
Oh,
you,
just-
right, so if you just come before the meeting,
Okay,
or any other time that Eloise is open after after they approve you, so
Okay.
after the 8th.
okay, Very good.
Pop in and see Eloise to get sworn in,
okay,
and, I know in my email somewhere, I have the link to the
Sure.
ethics test.
I just did it, so.
Yeah, it
Okay.
takes a while.
Yeah.
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 Yes, it takes.
but I should wait till they,
Approved,
you have to
yes.
wait till you're approved,
Yep,
obviously, sure.
absolutely,
Of
yep.
course, no, that's fine.
But yeah, someone will make sure you have the link to
Okay.
the test
Sure.
when it's time. Right, and everybody else is caught up, right?
Yeah, we had to do it by, I don't know what date it was.
Yeah,
right?
it was like the
Right.
spring, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah,
what I
I-
thought.
This
I
past
did.
spring,
Yeah.
I feel like there was a big
Yep,
push to
and
get everybody to do it.
exactly, yep. I got an email from a select board member asking me to rat people out, and I'm like, I think we're all good.
Hey, it's the other select board member who's doing the ratting, I just did the asking, so, yeah.
Chances are, knowing me, we were not good.
Right.
We're good now, I know I
Right.
did it.
Well, I very vividly remembered helping Louise, get
Mhm.
log in and everything. So I'm like, that was pretty recent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and you've done yours, so
Done
we're
mine.
all good. We're good.
Okay, let her know.
All right, going once, going twice.
I make a motion to move in the meeting at 8:02 p.m.
Second.
Non-debatable. All those in favor say aye.
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 God, it's just the
Meeting's
quickest
over.
meeting you've ever had.
I
Pretty
that's
much,
great.
pretty
Seems
close.
like
So I didn't